morning, everyone. Welcome back to the DIY Designer. So today I'm going to be doing something called turn this into that. And basically, there's a couple of items. I packed a huge bag of clothes that I'm just planning on donating. And I went through some of them and I thought, like, it's such a shame to get rid of them because either the print is really cool or I like part of it but not the other part. So I'm going to be kind of converting items. And the first one I'm going to do is this floral dress. Now, this dress here used to have these like bat wing sleeves on it, which I just hated and really never wore. So I cut the sleeves off, but now it left me with this sort of baggy underarm area. And I could take it in and hem the top, but I just found that I never wore it as a dress. So I'm planning on converting this into a simple wrap skirt. The other thing is this jumpsuit. Now, I used to wear this jumpsuit all the time, but it's really loose and baggy in the front. So I always needed to safety pin the back of it so that it wasn't so like aggressively baggy. But then every time you have to pee, you've got to like unsafety pin, unhook, take it. It was just like a whole process. Another piece that I found myself never wearing, but I kind of like the bottom of it. So I'm going to be converting the jumpsuit into a pair of just slouchy pants that I think I'll wear all the time. So let's get started with the materials that we need to turn this into that. Sometimes shooting at home is not fun. My husband hates me right now. We have a wanderer.
Hey!
Listen, you have to listen to Daddy. Are you going to listen to Daddy? No? What do you mean no? Do you want to go take a nap?
No.
I think she says I want a DIY.
You want a DIY?
Yeah.
Here is the dress. Now, as you can see, this is a really simple one to cut because it has a waistband already built in so that this is going to be a wrap skirt. So all I need to do is cut the top off. However, when you guys are going to cut, we don't want to cut right along this edge here because if you're going to cut here, you're going to end up with a little bit of fraying from the top, no matter how close you do it. If you want that look, fine. But what I'm going to do is cut right along this line, like right here, because what that will allow me to do is take this piece and fold it down so that it will look like a clean finished seam. Now we're going to take our Fabri-Tac and put a line across here, and this is just going to get folded down. So start on the edge. The next step is pressing it. You want to go get your iron, heat press it. That way all these edges are really nice and crisp and it doesn't look kind of fluffy. So I'm going to go heat press it, but otherwise this one's done and we are on to the second. Is the top part of my jumpsuit that is the reason I'm no longer wearing this. So I'm going to be removing the top and cutting it. In this particular version, I am not going to cut excess and fold down. I'm actually going to leave a little bit of a raw edge ruffle. I think on a pair of sort of slouchy sweatpants, it might look really cute. It's done. So you can see it's got the rough edge. Now, when I throw this in the wash, it'll continue to fray, and that's really what's gonna make this come together. For right now, it's not gonna look as cool as it will when I start washing it, but if you do that and you don't like the way that it looks, it's always easier after the fact to just go in and trim that up if you didn't like that little excess. So you can always leave yourself a little bit more and then trim away, you know, if you're just not loving it. But that's it. Both of these are done now. I'm gonna try them on and see how they look in sort of their new style, considering I wasn't wearing them their old way. They were sitting in my trash pile. So let's see if maybe I get some new use out of them the new way. I'm gonna go try them on. Let's take a look.